I'm Loy Machedo, speaking from loymachedo.com, and it was Loy Machedo. Today, the date is April 15, 2015. The time right now is 2:36 in the morning. Today, I was speaking to a friend of mine who is an old friend of mine who was into bodybuilding just like me. And he brought up the question, okay, Loy, you are doing these exercises with this new coach and you're no longer doing bodybuilding. So what is the difference? So I just want to share with you what is the difference between bodybuilding and bodybuilding powerlifting versus core training, which I'm doing with Coach Jacques, Sophie, Gilbert. Now, to give you an idea, when I've been doing bodybuilding and powerlifting I've been doing for literally 18 years, I think. Now, when you're going to train for bodybuilding, at least in my experience, when you train, you plan out, okay, which body part, you isolate a body part. Today's chest, tomorrow's back, then his arms, then his legs. So you can play around with which training you're doing when. And before you go for training, you just make sure you have the time for the gym. You could go to work, come back, and you could decide, okay, now I'm going to go to the gym. And when you go to the gym, you have your gym bag, you have gym clothes, you have your friends who you talk, hey, how are you doing? The male bonding session is there. And with every exercise that you do, you take rest in between. There are like repetitions that you do that form a set. Then you take rest where you talk to your friends, your mates, and then you get ready for the next set. So it's more like a very relaxed format. But when you do the exercise, you really have to push. You really have to put a lot of power into it. So it's like getting psyched up during that set, and then afterwards you relax, and again you get psyched up. So it's more like pumping the muscle to the point where blood is just gorging there, and it's going to pop out. So you push that muscle to the point where you can't lift anymore. Like for example, shoulders, you keep pushing till there's so much of lactic acid build up you can't move your arm. Then maybe you can focus on your calf, or you can focus on your forearms, or any other body part. Then by the time you finish your workout, you're dead. You're really dead. You're like your energy levels, your glucose levels are really down. You don't want to argue with anyone. You don't want anyone to bother you, and you feel so powerful. Like let's say, for example, you finish a leg workout. By the time you finish, you're like dead. And if anyone comes in front of you, if you give them a kick, they would break into two halves because that much power and testosterone is just released after doing the exercise. Then obviously you want to eat. You have a voracious appetite. You want to eat really a lot of protein because it should take care of the muscle. And that's how you do it. And there are days where you don't feel like doing very heavy, so you can take a different body part. Like let's say, for example, I had to do legs, and I don't feel like doing legs. I can do light, or I can choose, okay, today I'll just do biceps or forearms, just arms. So you can train and play around with such body parts. Okay, and I used to train 5 times a week, sometimes maximum 6, and because when you're doing chest, next day you do a different body part, so the chest is taking rest, although it's working indirectly. Let's say you're doing back, the chest actually works as a stabilizing muscle, but it's not actually directly involved. Even if you're doing, let's say, back, you finished your arms are working, but not directly. So this is bodybuilding. However, when you're talking of core workout like Jacques, Sophie, Gilbert's, this is a different animal altogether. Now, I'm not trying to say bodybuilding, oh, it's not that great. No, bodybuilding is powerful. It is beautiful. It involves you sculpting your body to look in a particular way. And yes, you build on mass or you want to tone down. But core workout is crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. To give you an idea, before doing Jacques Sophie's workout or the core workout, you have to be completely prepared. You have to be really rested, because when his session starts, first is you need to have rest so your body recuperates and it's relaxed. Then one day before the workout, you need to eat enough protein so your body is taken care of. And on the day of the workout, your first meal has to be a proper meal, protein, carbs, everything in mix. Then say you need to have a 6-hour gap before the actual exercise session. 3 hours before the session, you need to have fruit juice or a smoothie, something that easily gets absorbed into energy and which is natural. You don't take anything that bloats you up like milk. And before the workout, you start sipping little water. When the workout starts, and here, get a hold of this, there is no talking, no chit-chatting, nothing. You just focus hardcore. I mean, he makes you do, let's say, for example, he'd give you let's say squats, you do freehand, you don't do any weights. You'll keep doing till you reach failure, and then he'll push you. If you can do like 40 repetitions, he'll make you do 100, 120, to the point you're screaming, literally screaming. And once you finish that, there's no break. There's just a breather for 10 seconds, and then he asks you to run. And to give you an idea of the intensity, one day he told us, like, you're only going to run 20 times. I was like, yeah, that's cool. 20 times short distance, fine. He said 20 times 50 meters, you're going to put 100%. So I said, cool, no problem, let's check it out. First I ran, I felt powerful. Second time I ran, felt okay. Third time when I ran, I got really tired. My energy level started going down. The fourth time when I ran, I was dead. I was like, man, I can't do this anymore. I was like burning. My whole body was burning. And then I don't know how I put the fifth one. I really wanted to puke. And then after that, it's like you are breathing heavy. You just want to go home. You don't want to do it. And then he pushes you for the sixth, and then he pushes you for the seventh. And each and every repetition is so painful. Just imagine, by the time you finish 20, you just want to quit at 4. By the time you finish 20, you're dead. You're finished. You can't even move your finger. And then he tells you, now you're going to start doing abdominals. You're like, oh my God, no, this is not happening. You're sweating, you're dead, you can't lift. And he drags you back up and you do abdominals till you can't do it anymore. After you finish abdominals, he says, okay, fine, now you got to do squats. And then you do that till you're dead. I mean, your head literally goes like you get dizzy. And imagine, he pushes you so much. When I would do bodybuilding, I would have energy to at least talk and at least walk. And then I would think of eating food. But when I finish Jacques, Sophie, Gilbert's core workout, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to listen to anyone. I don't even feel like eating food sometimes. I just want to switch off. It's like, I'm dead, finished. Maybe I can just have a little bit of water or soup. That's it. You know, you're dead. And the next day, your body just aches all over. And then you just want to take a rest. And then, Thursday is one session, Friday is holiday, Saturday is another session. And after that, you're completely finished. Every joint, every muscle in your body is aching, is begging, let's stop it, let's relax. And now the challenge is, if you do not take a rest, if you really do not take your whole body is strained, you don't take a rest, you'll burn out. You'll not be in a frame of mind. Now, I finished Thursday, Friday was rest, Saturday I did again, I did something else. So Sunday was rest. Then Monday I went for a slight jog. He just said to keep the body warmed up, although he suggested Tuesday if possible. I decided to finish on Monday. Tuesday was rest. Wednesday, today, I didn't want to do anything. Really, I don't want to do anything. Just want to take rest because I know Thursday is going to kill me again. So the thing about these core workouts is it really pushes you to the limit. There's no talking, there's no chit-chatting, there's no time waste. It's like you're putting everything that you have in every exercise, and the whole body's involved. It's not like having a muscle to show off. It's having if you have a muscle, it should serve a function. It should serve a purpose. So that is why now my calves are really toned. It's like completely compressed. The veins are popping out of every place. It's like even my legs rock hard. My legs look rock hard. My glutes are getting in shape. I'm losing mass on the upper body because, you don't need upper body mass. I'm not lifting anything. I'm losing a lot of my back mass. I'm losing, chest is becoming more shaped, although I need to lose the tummy. But I'll tell you, when you go for these exercises, you just don't know what is next. You really don't know what is next. All you know is you're going to die. You're going to die. He's going to push you. Like, you might think that, okay, tomorrow's workout is going to be running. I'm going to get ready for running. I'm going to pump my, mentally think of my legs. And then when you go there, he's going to make you do push-ups. And the push-ups that he does is not like the bodybuilding, 1, 2, 3, 4, or the powerlifting. You just push. No, he'll make you do 1, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And you got to do it slowly and go hold it. And man, he makes you do, like, let's say you can do 30, he'll push it to 50. If you can do 50, he'll push you to 100. So he'll push you to the point, and after you're dead, get up, do 400 meters. After you finish that, do squats, do 100 squats. You're dead at 20. And you finish that, then he says, fine, 400 meters again. Then you need to do abdominals. You can do 20, he'll push you to 100. Then after that, 400 meters again. Then you got to do, something for the plank, for lower back. I'll tell you, even talking about it, catches my breath. So it's like you really have to take care of your body, and then you need to have vitamins, you need to have minerals, you need to really take care of your body, because if there's no recovery, there's no sleep, there is no proper nutrition, there's no planning, you can't do these sessions. You'll not last. I've survived for 4 months and I can see incredible progress. And I'll tell you, where bodybuilding is concerned, it's a fun sport. It's for the boys to meet together, to show off, to feel good, to feel powerful, and you know, you can brag about it. You can walk and someone will say, "Wow, he's a bodybuilder." But core training is, you look small. You don't look anything big like an athlete. Like you look at Jacques, Sophie, Gilbert, you will not say, "Wow, he's big." No, nothing. He's a simple guy. But when he runs, when he sits on a bike, or when he swims, he's going to leave you looking like a piece of shit. He is going to go so far away. You're going to wonder, like, why am I having all these muscles if I can't use it for a function? So this is what core is all about. It really pushes your body to where it matters, and to do things which you normally do day to day, like sitting, standing, running, in a beautiful manner, where your whole body is relaxed, your joints are relaxed, the biomechanics or biomechanics which is there, it just comes back into the flow. So this is the difference between bodybuilding, powerlifting versus core workout training. It's more functional, it's more practical, and it's more useful. And for me, being a guy who is now nearly in his 40s, going to reach his 40s, I don't think I need so much more mass to show off that I'm powerful, because it doesn't serve any purpose. What's the use of having so much mass when I can't even run or beat a guy who has 4 children, who's in his 50s, who has just started running, and he beats me all the time, and I'm huffing and puffing because I'm carrying all this mass, and it's putting a lot of pressure on my heart. So this is the difference between bodybuilding, powerlifting, and core workout training, especially courtesy Jacques, Sophie, Gilbert. So this is my experience, and this is the major difference. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Loy from loymachedo.com, and who's loymachedo.com. I'd love to hear you ask me questions. Be glad to answer them. Goodbye for now.